Got me some 10 pictures just watching some cycling. Chris Froome's going to smash everyone at the Tour de France this year. I'm going to cut to a clip now showing why. It's got Chris Froome versus Contador in the Dauphiné Stage 2. So we'll come in a second. Just wanted to say Chris Froome's going to smash everyone. I do think Team Sky will bring Wiggins in back for the 2014 Tour. I think it's just a bit of a PR thing, whatever now. But my prediction, Wiggins will be with Froome. They'll work it out. They'll fucking smash everyone. Check out this clip. This is why Froome is going to smash everybody at the Tour de France this year. Check it out. So we have here Criterium Dauphiné, Stage 2, 2040. Look at that Froome. I calculated the cadence here. Froome's about 112. Contador's about 88. Just in this first little attack here. So Froome is really taking advantage of the blood, the peripheral system, getting the blood spinning around. Contador, his cadence looks slow compared to Froome. So Froome's over 110. Contador's about high 80s, low 90s. So Froome has a peak muscular force of about 20% less per pedal effort than Contador. What does that mean? That means Froome can go stronger for longer. Contador, if he wants to match Froome, they're both very lightweight riders. Actually, Contador weighs less. Look at this again. I'll shut up for a second. Look at that. Look at the cadence of Froome versus Contador. Those blue shoes versus the white shoes. Chris Froome looks like a praying mantis attacking a coat hanger. A washing machine off its rails, just spinning and smashing up the hill. Contador, Birdie, looks in extreme fatigue there. He's getting pushed. Froome very aggressive. Look at this. The motorbikes have to speed up. They're going that quick, and then they settle down, drop the watts down again, recover. Chris Froome looks like he's training. He looks like he's taking this race as a training ride. He's doing these attacks just to display a bit of dominance, just showing off in front of the cameras. If there was about 10 riders who were fitter than Chris Froome could go a lot faster. He's so far ahead of all these guys in this race. He's in a different level. You know, people go, he's only a few seconds ahead. No, once you understand how draining it is to be able to attack on a climb, recover, and then settle back into a high wattage, that indicates an extreme rate of fitness. So these guys here, they're riding tempo. They're not really varying the wattage that much. They've got power meters on there chasing their numbers. Nibali, Belkemans, and Lotto rider there. So Vandenbroek, Kelderman, Nibali, sitting on the back. They're riding pretty smart, and they're going to catch back up to Froome and Contador, who are playing games with each other. But Froome is on a different level. He's on a different planet compared to these guys. You know, he's cranking. Van Garderen, dropped off the back. So you can see how the level of Froome is just, you know, out of the world. So what this Belkin rider's done here, Velderman, he's keeping his wattage up. Birdie and Froome are just foxing each other, dropping back. But this Belkin rider's going, fuck you guys, you can play your politics, whatever. Kelderman's going to keep going up the road, and he's riding to wattage. He's just riding to his watts, probably sitting on about 5.8 to 6 watts per kilo right now. And he's just going to hold that tempo. And then Chris Froome's going, alright, fuck it, let's go again. So look at that cadence again. Look at Froome's cadence. He's doing it easy. He's in the saddle, spinning it out. Different level, man. Different level. So there you go. Chris Froome is rewriting cycling technique with his extreme cadence. He's using as much blood to his legs as possible. Because what happens is when you grind, or when your cadence isn't that high, you use your muscles more. Chris Froome, what he's doing is using his blood more. It's all about blood. When you dehydrate, your blood volume drops, so your power drops. When you blood dope, your blood volume goes up, so you can push harder. You can push a higher wattage. So if you're using your blood as it's almost like an extra muscle, isn't it? So you can get more power there. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that if you spin, you push more blood around your legs and your heart. So the heart can your heart and your lungs can get more oxygen to your blood. If your muscles are contracting too much, it means the blood is staying in the muscle a bit too long versus going back up through the heart and lungs to get oxygenated. So by spinning like Froome does, he's getting more oxygen to his blood for the same given wattage, which means he can hold that wattage for longer, or he can do some attacks as well. See, look at this again. Froome's going, come on guys, let's stop fucking around. Froome's using this as a training ride. Look at this, man. He's playing with these guys like they're club riders. He's just dropped Nibali. Nibali's looking away from the camera. He's like, fucking, this is a disgrace. I'm getting disgraced by the praying mantis and the coat hanger. You know, look at this. Kelderman's just holding his wattage. Holding it. Froome's going to... If Froome keeps... He's just like surging and relaxing. And to be able to do that indicates he's got extreme fitness. So what he's doing, instead of just attacking and staying away from the start of the climb, he's just going to show how much fun he can have with these guys by yo-yoing them off the back. It's insane. So Nibali's doing it smart. He's looking at his numbers. He's going, all right, fuck it. I'm going to settle down to my own tempo, let these guys play the games. And it looks like Talinsky from Garmin's coming up from behind there, and Nibali will get in the back of him and maybe go up to the front. But Nibali and Talinsky just riding to wattage, doing it smart, avoiding the accelerations. But Froome and Contador are basically having a bit of a boxing match to see who can take the most hits and keep going. And Kelderman, he's sitting on now. Kelderman should just... And Vandenbroek, he's attacking. He shouldn't attack. He should just keep riding. You know? Once you attack, you produce more lactate. And Vandenbroek and Kelderman aren't in the same level, the same league as Froome and Contador. But what they're doing now is they're riding with ego. This is a pretty stupid move by Vandenbroek. He's attacking. You don't attack Chris Froome and Contador. The only people who should attack Contador is Froome. But you don't attack Chris Froome, man. All you do is you ride your own wattage and hopefully that Froome and Contador play their games and you get away. That's a stupid move. That's an ego move by Vandenbroek. Stupid move. And Kelderman looks like he's sitting on and wants to attack. Those guys should just do the same tempo and ride off instead of attacking and then slowing up. That's just stupid. You guys aren't the same level, so don't try and play the same level. It won't be for your best benefit. Just ride your own race and go off the front. You know, it's like trying to break up a street fight, but you're not at that same level. You know, just keep going, keep going. So now the pace is slowing up again. Talinsky, Nibali riding their own wattage, back on. Froome, look at that. Froome's not even puffed. He's like, yeah, this is, you know, another day at the office. Now Talinsky's going to have a little go. Again, stupid move by Talinsky. You know, like, what's he thinking, man? What's he thinking? Just crazy. They should let Froome and Contador battle it out by attacking. And it's a stage race. It's not a one-day race. So all this Talinsky and Vandenbroek and Kelderman are doing is they're taxing their legs for the next few stages. So then they'll lose placings in GC. You're better off holding the same wattage. Produce less lactic acid. Look at that. Nibali's always crashing. He's having a drink there. There you go. Got another ride off the back here. Riding to wattage. You want to avoid accelerations. Look at Talinsky. He's trying to be a big man. He's trying to be, I'm going to drop Chris Froome. No, you're fucking not. He's going to catch up to you and he's going to drop you. Talinsky, what is he doing, mate? I can't believe professional riders ride like this. They should know better. You know? Follow the wheels. I mean, it's good that people are taking initiative and attacking, but you're not going to attack Chris Froome up a hill, man. You know? That's just delusional. Let's take some medication for grandiose delusions. So we've got some here, the riders back. Nibali doing it smart. Nibali's probably the smartest rider today. He's just riding to his own race. He's not getting caught up in the antics up front here. He's just riding to his own race. He's a GC rider. That's good. It might be boring for the spectators, but you know, when you want to get points on your contract and UCI points, you're better off riding smarter. So we can see here Froome. Froome's just doing this so easy. Looking down at his power meter, looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down. Froome's not even stressed. Talinsky showing off a bit of the earpiece. Come on, mate. Got to push harder than that. And we have the second back on the road. Again, watching each other. Here we go. Kelderman going again. What are you guys doing, man? Why don't you just, you know, ride to your own race? Attacking Chris Froome. You know, it's like, oh man, it's just really surprising people would have the delusions thinking they could drop Chris Froome on a climb like this. Crazy. Just crazy. Talinsky's going to go again. Like, Chris Froome's going to show up all these guys. I haven't even seen the end footage, but I know what's going to happen. I can tell by the cadence of Froome that he's just going to mince all these guys. He's going to mash them up. The praying mantis is going to attack them all and make them look like idiots for using up their energy. So we're watching here, a bit of helicopter view. Beautiful roads, aren't they? Beautiful forests. Amazing. This would be such a good road to ride on. Looks like it's pretty warm. Everyone's got their summer kit on. Jerseys unzipped. Indicates it's probably over 25 degrees Celsius. Contador grimacing a bit there. But I like Contador because he's not afraid to show he's hurting. He's going to push. He's going to push. A lot of these guys try and ride with closed mouths, but then you're never going to push as hard as you can. So Froome again looking down his head unit. Froome's always checking his power and cadence. OCD. Froome's OCD. And he's getting the results to show it. Nibali doing a smart move, sitting on the wheel there, getting the draft, saving a few watts, saving his legs. It's a stage race. Not using up too much energy. Smart move. Talinsky trying to be the big man on the front. Trying to lead out Chris Froome up the climb. I'm not sure what JV's been saying to these guys, but he's better off sitting on the back and let Froome do all the work. You don't lead out Chris Froome up a climb unless you're one of the Team Sky teammates. So it looks like little Freddie Eddie. Sonzel is from France. FDJ is going to have another crack. Again, it's ride to tempo, boys. Ride to wattage. Froome's on the front again. And what's going to happen here? Final kilometre, looks like. Final kilometre. Who's going to win? Who do you think? Who do you think? So Contador, not afraid to show that he's putting in some effort here. The other guys are trying to have poker faces on. You know, what's the point? Just give it all, man. Give it all, ride smart versus try and pretend you're in the same level as Froome. So what Contador doing is, Contador is not doing any silly attacks. He's very smart here. He's going, I'm going to hold Chris Froome's wheel no matter what. I'm not going to waste any energy. I'm just going to watch Froome. I'm just going to watch Froome. Talinsky is looking back. He pretends he's Lance Armstrong. Giving a look back to Jan Ulrich. But he's going to get popped anyway. Look at this rider here, Yates from Goroka Greenwich. Pretty good effort for that guy. He's coming up. The guy on that back from the Netadura team. Just hanging on there. Just hanging on. About to get popped. Here we are, the front riders again. Vandenbroek out the saddle. Looks like he's foxing, but he's going to get dropped by Froome. No one's at Froome's level. People think they are, but they're not. Froome's attacking again. Look at that cadence. Look how effortless he's doing at cadence. And look at that gap he's opening in such a quick... Look at that. That's a big gap to open in cycling. To have that much acceleration at the end of the climb is insane. And Talinsky, big man Talinsky off the back. Like what I said. What's he doing? When it comes time to be important in the race, these guys are off the back because they're being stupid by trying to attack Chris Froome. You don't attack Chris Froome. Alright? Nibali's moving up a little bit. But look at that. None of these guys, except for Contador, can match Froome. And even Contador is just hanging on. Look at Talinsky off the back. What happened before, Talinsky? You were attacking Chris Froome. And now you got called out. So, that's how you win a bike race. Look at Froome, mate. Just the king of the mountain. Cadence. Everyone else's cadence looks pretty good, though. But Froome, it looks like he's been doing extra work. OCD work. Out the saddle. Still spinning out the saddle. Out the saddle spinning. 110 cadence in the saddle. Looking back to see who's on. No one's on except for Birdie. Contador. Not afraid to grimace his face. Contador's not afraid to give it all. Look at his face. Contador's going for it. He's working hard. All out. Froome's in the saddle. Dropping Contador, who's out the saddle. That shows you how much form Chris Froome is coming into the Tour de France. Look at that. Look how skinny he is. Just dropping people. And his face doesn't even look like he's really exerting. It's not even red. He's very well hydrated. He's got a good blood volume. Looks pretty fresh. And the other riders coming across. The guys who try to be big dogs, they got bitch slapped. Nibali, smart rider of the day. Didn't do any showboating. Just rode to wattage. Rode to his effort. Good work, Nibali. Good work. I think he'll move up as the race goes on because he's a smart rider. There you go. That's my little critiques, comments and criticisms. Stage 2. The Dauphiné. What's your thoughts and comments down below? Who's going to win the Tour de France this year? I'll guarantee it's going to be Chris Froome, barring any accidents or whatever. And a good ride by Yates there. Quite a very good effort there.